Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. So, I'm here with a vision. In this vision, I see somebody that decided you were never going to step foot at a certain place ever again. And, this is somewhere that you used to live, somewhere you used to stay. God said someone has tried to put a curse on you so that you won't be able to live nowhere else. But the joke is on them because it's like the curse would never work. And the reason it's not going to work is their ultimate goal is for you to want to move where they at. This is a last, you never want to go to this place again. You never want to go to this place again. You never, it is nothing this person could possibly do that is going to cause you to want to go to this place. And everything that they wish evil upon you, it flashes back on them. And it flashes back on them because is it only affecting you? Or is it a situation where it's affecting other people as well? God said he's seeking judgment upon them. Because it's like, why are you sitting up here wishing evil on somebody just because they decide that they don't want to be around you? Everybody is not going to want to be your friend. Especially when you sitting up doing evil to them. And it can't be a situation where you doing evil to someone and expecting that they gonna really want to sit up under you and really want to be up under you and really want to be around you. And that's the truth. That's the truth. That's the truth. And that's the truth some more. And God said in reality, it's not a situation where you have to. You know what I'm saying? You're not obligated. And it don't matter who this person is. It could even be a situation where y'all married, bro. And you want to stay in one place and they want to stay somewhere else. God said just because they want to stay over there and you want to stay over there, y'all gonna have to find some kind of green place, you know what I'm saying, where y'all a little soft spot. Because it can't be a situation where it's tug of war. And in reality, it don't make sense. It's not good for man to be alone, and it don't make sense for the husband to be on one side of town and the wife all the way out there. And especially if it's a vibe where y'all really could be together, but y'all just not. Like God said, come on now. Come on now. Somebody gonna have to fall. Somebody gonna have to fall in some shape, form, or fashion. Somebody is going to have to fall. And if you don't, it's gonna be a vibe where, you know what I'm saying, the relationship is gonna suffer. Because that's I don't know, I just feel like that's just what it is. But that's the message. And it could be a situation where whoever this person is don't want you and your spouse to be broken up. But what they doing is gonna cause it. Because what is the reason you don't want to stay there? You know what I'm saying? It's one thing if it's a vibe where my work, my job, if I can't work, I can't live there. If I can't, you know what I'm saying? If I cannot provide for myself, because if you don't work, you don't eat. If you don't work, you don't survive. And I know I be up on here, at times it's hard. I don't really make a lot of money as is. And that's why it's for sure a situation where if I can't work at that place, I can't live there. And that's the end of it. Ain't no and, ifs, or buts about it. I'm not even trying to go back and forth with you about it because I have to be able to work. And that's just fair. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it could be a situation where maybe it's the opposite. Maybe your person got to work from one place and you got to work from another place. It's almost like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't stunt. If I can't work, then I'm not going to be able to be there. I can't. And it can't be a situation where I didn't complain to everybody that I could possibly complain to and nobody has done anything. Then y'all apparently don't even care. How do you expect me to pay my rent if I can't work? Make that make sense. And what do you think that I'm going to do if I get to zero and I can't pay my rent? Except I'm going to have to go either to a shelter or I'm going to have to tap on one of my family members' door and beg them to let me stay with them until I get myself together. But if I can't work, I can't take care of myself. And that's the end of it. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is not going to be a fan of my job, but my job is what my job is. It is how I literally take care of myself. And if I cannot work, then that's the end of it. What boy, like, you know what I'm saying? That's literally taking away my lifeline. I can't stay there if I can't work. And that's the reason I would never go back. Because I tried once, and then we tried it over here, and then we tried a third time. I'm done with it. It shouldn't be a situation where I gotta keep saying the same thing over and over and over again, bro. And you know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. And I know it may just be that circumstance. It may just be circumstance. But you know what I'm saying? It's frustrating to me. Because as somebody that has had my own house with my own Wi-Fi connection, I know that it is possible to go into your stuff and say that you don't want certain people to use your Wi-Fi. I know it's possible. I know because I did it before. So, you know what I'm saying? And that's just real. And if it's a situation where it's a problem, you can easily go on there and restart the whole thing, bro. But it shouldn't be no situation where I keep screaming the same thing over and over and over again. And you expecting me to be able to pay rent. How I'm going to pay you rent and I can't even work? I'm just being real. That don't even make sense. The scripture comes from Nehemiah 13 and 10. I learned too that the portions are due to the Levites were no longer being given, so that the Levites and the singers who should have been carrying out the services had deserted, each man to his own field. So here's the message. God said that for whoever this is for, you are not receiving a certain portion, or there's something that you're not receiving, and you're not receiving it because somebody is mad that you won't stay at a certain location. But God says it's not fair, because in reality, like, y'all first of all supposed to be together. Second of all, if you can't work, how is it possible that you are going to be able to stay in it? Like, it's one thing when we just vacationing there, but to live somewhere and I can't work, how am I supposed to eat? How am I supposed to take care of myself? How am I supposed to live? I still need things. In reality, I don't want to live in hotels forever. I want a house. I want a car. If I can't work, how are any of these things going to come possible, bro? It's got to be fair, bro. And the fair thing would be to go up the road somewhere, around the corner somewhere. We may have to move over here. We may have to move over there, but I can't stay there. Sorry, bro. I tried. And I tried again. And it didn't work every single time. It failed every single time. Sorry. That's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.